Hey you guys, this is me trying out the buoyant force and seeing what things float and do float. So right here I have a side that says things that don't float, and on this side I have things that do float. So I have different things here.
Is anything there black?
No. So that's my annoying dad and my dog buddy. So I have a few things here that I'm going to test out, and whichever ones float, it's going to go over here. Whichever ones don't, go over there. So let's get started. So first, I have a crushed cherry pop, and it's filled up, never opened. And I'm going to say this floats.
I'm going to tell you that almost all of this sinks, except the cap.
That's my dad's opinion. So let's go. And it floats, but it doesn't float, right?
Sort of.
Let's try this again.
Do you know why that is the part that floats?
Because it has more air.
It has the air in it.
And this part is denser than that part.
What part is denser than that part?
This part with more air has more density than the part that...
Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe the air is less dense than the water. That's why the air comes up in the water and the water stays the same, or in that case it might sink because of the sugar.
Okay, what he said. So, yes, so the air is more dense than the water. That's why this part...
The air is less dense than water.
The air is less dense than water. That is why this part floats, because it has the most air, and this part doesn't. So, the crushed pop does. By the way, this is my favorite flavor. We're going to put it on the things that don't float, since it was more...
Yeah, it was more down than in.
So, next we have my little brother's Spider-Man ball. It's really cool flavor. So, I'm going to say this floats.
Definitely.
And yes it does. And if I try to push it down, guess what it does? It pops back up. So, that's good. 1 point key, 1 dad. Next, we have a small rock. I'm going to say that this doesn't float, but I'm not sure because I have a big rock too.
Why does it not float? Why do you think that it does not float?
I think that it's not going to float because it has no air in it, and air is less denser than water, so
right?
It's going to go down. The more it goes down, the more pressure is on it. And I was right.
Sank like a rock.
It is.
Oh.
So, now we have big rock. I'm going to say this is definitely going to sink since this one did.
Right.
And it sinks. Next, we have a big Mountain Dew bottle. And I'm going to say this does float because it has a lot of air in it. And as you know, air is less denser than water, so ta-da. We have another one, smaller, same thing. Size doesn't have an effect. So next we have my strawberry shortcake. What is it? Piggy bank.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, I'm not really sure. What do you think, Dad?
I think if you pop the bottom off of it, water gets in there and it sinks because the air is pushed out up here where this coin's going. The air is pushed out up here. I think if you leave it like this and hold it steady, It'll float.
So it floats with small cap on, I'll zoom in.
Right. Now,
Let's pop it off.
and see if Dad's theory is correct.
And it sinks.
Why did it sink when the cap was off?
Oh, these hard questions. Okay, so it didn't sink when the cap was off because all the air was stuck inside.
Right.
And the water wasn't high enough for it to get into the little hole
Correct.
at the top, the coin hole. So whenever I dropped it in like this, nothing happened. But whenever I pop this off, the air gets into it, like you said, and all the liquid takes the place of the air, so it sinks.
What does it do to the air?
It takes the place of the air.
In a sense it does, but where does the air go?
Air goes through the coin hole.
Exactly. It actually pushes the air out.
Okay, so this is going to go inside that floats.
No, because it sometimes floats and it sometimes doesn't float.
But it floated more. That was like the same thing with this. Right?
No.
Okay, we're going to put this in the...
Yeah, that's more variable. Like, if you do stuff to it, it will float. But if you leave it this, like, it can and can't float.
And here are the small. So we have my dog's buddy, dog toy show them buddy. Say hi, buddy.
Nobody likes you, buddy.
Okay, so I think I'm going to say this does float.
Probably correct.
And it floats, but if we did it like this. Oh, it still floats.
Now, it would take a minute to probably get all the air out for it to sink, but you would probably turn it upside down and squeeze the air out. Then there's no real guarantee that there's not air left in there.
Okay, so it's basically like the bank. It floats, but it doesn't float.
Yeah.
So that's going in the boat bin. Next, we have two.
How long is this experiment going to take? Because
It's a little bit. It's almost a little bit.
It's almost 10 minutes.
Okay. So now we have two cups, a small one, a big one, red one, blue one.
Yeah.
Let's see if they float or not. So they both float. Now let's try to turn them upside down. They don't. Well, they do float. Why is that, Dad?
Because it's plastic.
Plastic could go either way.
Plastic, there's different types of plastic, so plastic is going to go either way.
Okay.
Depends on the type of plastic.
Well, these are going to float.
It depends on the density of the plastic that's being made. Some plastics are very hard and real solid, very dense, and they'll sink the same as a rock. Some are more light and airy, and like styrofoam is a form of plastic. It's made from petroleums and oils and stuff. The same thing plastic is made of. It doesn't necessarily burn, it more melts in the same respect as plastic. So
this is
but
going on
floats.
the float side.
Right.
Next we have a red and blue Lego stuck together. I'm going to say, I'm not sure about this.
I'm not sure neither.
And it floats.
Separate them. See if it still floats.
Separated.
Turn it.
One does, but one
Flip the
doesn't.
other one. Flip the blue one. Sink it.
So this can go either way.
Yes.
But really, it sinks if I didn't have them.
That probably trapped air in it, so it would take a little bit longer to sink.
So they sink.
Yeah,
Don't play with Legos around water, they sink. Next we have a skull toy fish off of Nemo. And I know you guys remember him. So I'm going to say he floats.
I'm going to say he floats also.
Toy fish.
Yeah.
So they float. Okay, next we have a rubber ducky ready to swim.
Floats.
He floats because he has air inside of him. And air is less denser than water. So if I try to pop him down, it's like an ice cube in a glass of water. Push it down with a straw, pops back up. Next we have a small bouncy ball. I'm going to say this doesn't float. Yes, it does float. But it doesn't have air in it, right? So,
Hurry up.
that's good. Next we have a piece of wood.
Float.
It floats. But it doesn't have air in it.
It's not as dense as water.
True. Next we have a coin. I'm going to say it sinks.
Like a rock.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Gotcha.
It sinks because there's no air in it. And last we have the bait. I'm going to say it floats. But turn it the other way. It still floats. So it's a win-win. Okay, so these are the things that both float. These are the things that do float, don't float. So that's all I have for you today, and bye.